Oh, I didn't see you there. Now that it is spring, there are many outdoor activities to do, and there's no better way to enjoy the outdoors than to go camping. Today I'll be teaching you how to set up a tent. Knowing to set up a tent can obviously come in handy when camping. I'm qualified to teach you this because the tent I'll be setting up for you today, I've been setting up for a long time now. The tent I'll be setting up is to be used by about 4 people. After this demonstration, setting up a tent should come easy to you. The materials you will need for this are the tent itself, the base mat for the tent, the rods for the tent, and the stakes. Some words you may need to know are base mat, which is the sheet that goes under the tent, stakes, which are the sticks that anchor the tent to the ground, and the rods, which are long sticks that help the tent stay up. Step 1. Find a good area. A good area would be a flat, soft, dry area with no sharp objects such as rocks or glass. You want the area to be flat because it will be easier to set up. You want the area to be soft so it is easy to put in your stakes. The dry area is safer for a tent because if the bottom of your tent is wet, the faster it will ruin. Sharp objects obviously cause your tent to tear and less comfortability. Step 2. Lay out the base mat. When you're laying out the base mat, you want to make sure it's flat and stretched and it covers as much ground as possible. Step 3. Lay tent over base mat. When laying the tent over the base mat, you want to make sure the tent is as spread out as possible over the base mat. Align the tent with the corners of the base mat and the base mat itself. Step 4. Stake down tent and base mat. Anchor each corner down of the tent and base mat with the stakes. On the base mat and tent, there are holes where you can apply the stakes. What you want to do is take the stake, push it through the ground and the hole. Step 5. Assemble the rods. There should be 4 rods. The rods will serve as the frame and support of the tent. Each rod is collapsible and connected by a tight rope, so what you must do is put together each rod. All you have to do is take one collapsible part and move it into the other until the whole rod is done. Then do the same for the other 3. Step 6. Feed rods through sleeves. When I say feed the rods through the sleeves, I don't mean to eat the rods or anything, because why would you do that? By feed, I mean put the rods through the sleeves, which are found on the outside of the tent. There are 4 sleeves for each rod. Here I just put 2 rods in, and then did the next step, and then inserted the other 2 rods, and then I did the next step over again. You could do it either way, put on all the rods at the same time, or just do it my way. Step 7. Hooking and keeping the rods up. After the rods are through the sleeves, you can hook the rods to the tent. There are hooks found on the outside of the tent. All you have to do is take the hook and attach it to the rod. After that, attach the ends of the rods to the poles at the bottom of the tent. This should keep the tent stable. Here is where I put the other 2 rods. I found this way a bit more easier than just putting them all in, because if you put them all in, then it's harder to put the other 2 rods up. So that is how you set up a tent. Once you have finished the process, you can go inside the tent and enjoy. After some time to set up the tent, you should be able to set it up very easily, though it could still come easy on the first try. Hopefully this helped with your camping needs.